It's the second time in the last week you've hit a big three in the final seconds. Just thinking about earlier in your career when that's what teams were trying to get you to shoot. How have you evolved that over the years, and how rewarding is that to have a shot like that come up in this type of a moment?
It's just about hard work and dedication, putting the hard work in, throughout the course of experiences, knowing what the defense has tried to give me over the course of my career, and then just working on that craft to where I can, hit big shots late in the game. And, great screen by AD. And I was able to knock it down.
Hey, when things got tight, Phoenix came back into the game. What did you guys do on the defensive end to give yourselves the opportunity to close it out?
Man, we got stop after stop after stop, and then we defensive rebound. One thing we didn't do in game one, they owned us on the glass, especially the offensive glass. But tonight we covered the glass, and we were spectacular there.
I know it's important for you to get home court advantage back. You're not used to these situations where you're going you're the lower seed. Was that a big focus for you as you head back to Staples Center now tied at 1?
We just want to continue to play Laker basketball. Come in with aggression, both offensively and defensively. Play our game, and do what we do. It's just about championship DNA, and we got that.
Thanks, LeBron. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And the Lakers trio responding in a big way. How about Dennis Schroeder? This is the best he has looked since he came back, James. 24 points, 8 of 16, 14 of those points in a crucial second quarter for the Lakers. LeBron with 23. You heard Mike Trudell mention those big-time three-pointers. 4 of 9. He had that one in the corner, and then the one. Hello again, alongside James Worthy and Robert Ory. I'm Chris McGee. This is Jack of the Box halftime report. Let's get you out to Phoenix for the first half highlights. Game 2. Lakers looking to tie up the series. LeBron James getting ready. First quarter, LeBron is cleared for takeoff. 6-5 Suns. Later in the quarter, Lakers get the steal. And Rob, they're out and running.
They're off to the races. Good pass, AD to LeBron for the alley.
Ooh. Big game. Marc Gasol playing for the first time in the series, making an impact.
Yeah, Rob said he'll get some time tonight, and he did exactly that, knocking down the 3 early in the game. But then there's Booker downhill with an up and under move.
Yeah, Booker 10 of his 12 in the first quarter. Chris Paul weaving through. He's going to pull up. He has a hurt shoulder, but he's playing. Lakers forced to call the timeout there. Paul with a nice pass here to Torrey Craig for the dunk. Suns cut the lead to 1, but Dennis is on fire, Rob. 14 points in the second quarter.
Yes, Schroeder's.
Oh, that's Drummond.
Work. He got Drummond with the sweeping baby hook a la Magic. For the and one at that. And he makes the free throw.
And then Dennis. Big game, 14 of his 16 in that second quarter.
Yeah, really needed him to utilize his quickness and his scoring power. Did a good job down the stretch in the second quarter.
53-47. Dennis Schroeder with 16, AD with 10, LeBron with 10, DeAndre Ayton once again having a great game for the Suns with 14. More to come on the Jack in the Box app. Favor from game 1. They now lead in points in the paint, 26-20. How about the rebounds? Both teams shooting poorly from three-point land, but Rob, Lakers leading 11-2 in fast breaks. Andre Drummond doing a nice job as a double-double, also has 2 steals, doing a good job in pick-and-roll defense.
Yeah, one thing Drummond is really good at, he's really good at using his hands, but he's establishing himself in that paint, trying to get offensive rebounds. He's doing so by getting it, going up. He got a couple of and-ones in it, too. Stay strong, okay. Drummond, stay strong.
One thing about Drummond is he does his work early on the weak side, getting in position before the ball goes up. Nice hands, tipping in offensive rebounds. But then I like the face-up. Nice little hook going to the basket. Very aggressive. Gotta love it.
Andre Drummond, guys, a +9 in the first half. The hook shot, like Lakers centers in the past, it's 53-47. Jack in the Box halftime report. Lakers bouncing back. You look at the first half comparisons. They've really struggled offensively. They're a +8. Opponents' points right there. You see that from 53 down to 47. Rebound margin instead of -8, it's +8. Fast break points, 11-4. Dennis Schroeder, big game, has already eclipsed his total from game 1. He had 14 of his 16 in the second quarter.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's recognizing that they do need his quick scoring ability. Phoenix is playing decent defense, not allowing too many easy ones. So I like his recognition, knowing he has that blow-by speed, and then that allows him to pull up for those little 15-footers that he's hitting.
I like the fact they're deferring to him, and he's just pushing the issue and putting them on their heels.
Especially when LeBron is also in the game. You don't always have Dennis look for LeBron early. If he gets that ball, especially in transition, Rob, go and you can set up.
Oh, yeah, go and set it up. And also, you know, you can push the offense, and if you want to get to LeBron, then pull it out, give it to LeBron, then LeBron can operate. But I like when he tests the waters first and then let LeBron do his thing.
Big game, whether you hit shots or not, got to do it on the defensive end. That's what's going to win game 2.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the first half. They weren't hitting the shots, all of them, but they were matching the effort, playing hard, getting steals, playing gritty defense. Continuation of that in the third.
All right, that does it for the Jack in the Box halftime report. It's back to Bill.
And it's really going to be up to the bigs, Allie, to get up there and help these guards out because he's coming off too many picks and too many dribble handoffs.
And he's unique because he also loves the mid-range game.
Yes.
He's not just getting to the rim or from beyond the arc. He loves the mid-range, and he's good at it. Big game, great breakdown there, Rob. Yep. He wasn't the only one who had a heck of a postseason debut, if you will. DeAndre Ayton, we showed the graphic in the postgame. Bill Russell-like. 21 and 16. I want to ask you this. In the final regular season game against the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton had just 6 points. What changed?
That he realized he only had 6 points, and it looked like to me that Ayton said to himself, all I have is hard work. I just got to go out and try to work, outwork them, and that's what happened because the Lakers did not match that intensity early, and he was able to roll, get offensive rebound. I think he had 8 maybe. He just made 2 veteran, centers disappear. So that's got to be something that centers take notice tonight. But, yeah, he has talent, and he wasn't afraid. He's like, look, I'm not going to be afraid of AD. I'm not going to be afraid of Drummond. I'm going to outwork them, play my game, and don't worry about them. Just outwork them. And he did.
See it right there. Devin Booker, most points in a playoff debut, and it comes in his 6th season at 34.
KJ.
DeAndre Ayton there with 21. Russ?
Tell you what, Devin Booker reminds me a little bit of a younger Damian Lillard. I like the way he attacks the basket. Lillard, a little bit better three-point shooter. But I feel like in both of them, there's a little bit of a dog, And I think Booker, a couple summers ago, remember that off-season video where he was kind of complaining during a pickup game? Hey, don't touch me. Don't double team me. Don't foul me. And I think maybe that kind of affected him a little bit because now he's pretty tough. I mean, I like what he did this year, too. You have CP3 coming in, Robert Sarver, the Suns owner, not really known for making big financial splashes. He did with this trade. You bring in Chris Paul, $85 million over the next 2 years, including this year. And Booker had to kind of take a little backseat. There was one game earlier. He scored under 10 points. Suns fans are like, whoa, is this going to work? This is trouble. I'd say it's working pretty well. Both those guys, CP3 and Booker, playing very well off each other. You
bring up a good point about the dog in him. He's been snubbed how many times as an all-star? A lot. He plays with that edge, whether you like it or not. You know what you're going to get from Devin Booker. Tonight's Purple and Gold hope they can write a similar script to last season's postseason run because after going just 2-2 in opening games in 2020, the Lakers were a perfect 4-0 in Game 2 scenarios during the playoffs last season. Can they bounce back tonight? We shall see. But for more on tonight's matchup, not long ago, Mike Trudell